Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Melinda and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my favorite bread recipe. It is a white bread recipe and it only takes an hour or maybe an hour and a half, maybe. It's a pretty short recipe and it's very easy and quick, which is perfect for moms. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to combine 1.5 cups of water and 2/3 cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm just going to take it and put it in the microwave for maybe a minute, and then I will only do it in 30-second increments and make sure it doesn't get too hot. I unfortunately do not have a thermometer, so I just had to learn how to tell by touch, but it is best to use a thermometer. And the recipe says to heat it to 120 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. But like I said, I don't have a thermometer, so I just test it with my finger, make sure my finger's clean, and just, yeah, the main thing is to make sure that it's not too hot. But if you have a thermometer, then just go ahead and use that. After 30 seconds, the butter is not at all melted, and it is like barely lukewarm, so I'm gonna have to do it for another 30 seconds. The butter is slightly melted. It's getting warm. I'm gonna do it for a little longer. For 15 seconds, I'm gonna do it for a little longer. Now that was 1.5 minutes, and I would say that's perfect. Now I'm going to add into the bowl some flour, and the recipe says to add 5.5 cups of flour, but I actually am going to add less. And then I always like to add more like towards the end, just to make sure I don't add too much flour, but that's just my preference. You can do whatever you want. Now I've got to do 3.5 tablespoons of sugar. And 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm just gonna do 1 package of active dry yeast. Just mix it for a few seconds to combine it. I'm going to add in the liquid. Let me see, I'm going to take this off. Let me start it. And then I'm just going to add in a touch of vinegar. And then add a bunch more flour because obviously that is not enough. And I'm just going to let that mix over there. I just heard my son wake up from his nap, so I'm going to go wake him up. long nap. Let me pick you up.
You want to say hi?
There, that's looking good. It shouldn't stick to the sides, but it should stick to the bottom. Sorry, this thing is so noisy. Yeah, that's looking good. So yeah, the way that I do it is basically just to add enough flour to where it doesn't stick around the edges of the bowl, but it is okay if it sticks to the bottom. And this is about perfect. I could have added a little less flour, but I think that's going to be just fine. So yeah, then I'm just going to take this off of the paddle here. So this recipe, you can actually just take it straight out of here and make it into 2 loaves and put it into the loaf pans, and then you just cover it and let it rise. And that's how it takes so much less time than usual, because most recipes you have to let it rise and then you make it into loaves, but this recipe you just go straight to the loaf, so that skips a huge step, so that's really great. I'm just gonna grab a towel. I'm gonna cover it up and set the timer for 25 minutes, and then I will be back. Make sure that you set the oven for 375 degrees. It's been 25 minutes, so I'm just gonna take this off, see what it looks like. Oh, that looks very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven right now. And I'm just gonna set the timer for 22 minutes, and I'll check it when that's done and see if it needs to go any longer. So it has now been 22 minutes, so I'm gonna check it and see. Looks good. It looks a little pale yet, so I'm gonna do a few more minutes, get it golden brown. So it has now been an extra few minutes. I'm going to open the oven. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. Yeah. Look at that golden color, that's what you're going for. And look how much it rose up, that is so pretty. So that's it for this YouTube video, and I'm so happy the bread turned out, and Liam is just happy because he likes to see the camera and the tripod. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!